Good morning and welcome to Bold Breakthroughs with Business Experts. My name is Catherine Clayton and I help driven entrepreneurs learn how to launch their own business, create their own money, and create their time freedom. When they work with me, they go from ideas to profits fast. But today I have a guest with me, Elizabeth Pampalone, and I'm so excited that she's here. She's very hard to get in touch with, so y'all need to listen up because she is definitely an expert in her field. So Elizabeth, welcome, and would you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell everybody what you do to help people?
Yes, I'm a marketer, have been for several years, over almost 20 years now. And I own a company called Absolute Marketing where I help clients to create a year's worth of marketing in 5 days.
That is crazy. Wait a minute. You said a year in 5 days.
That's right.
Okay, so tell me is that just a quote? What is that? I could come up with, 365 quotes. Is that what it is, or is there a little bit more to that?
It's a lot more to it. We actually spend the 5 days on 5 pillars of marketing. So we take one day on your brand, one day on your website, and go from there. So really it's branding, website, social media, email marketing, and blogging.
Wow, you get email marketing done in 5 days for the whole year?
It's in one day for the whole year. So each pillar has one day that we get to focus on it. So we do branding in a day. We build an entire website in a day. We create 365 social media posts in a day. And then we also do 12 to 24 blog posts in a day. And we also create email nurture sequences and also 12 months of email marketing send outs in a day.
Oh, wow. That is awesome. I will tell you that I need you and I'm sure the audience needs you. So talk to me about how, you go about this process, and how do you say that you have customers that are already branded and they're very happy with their branding. What does that look like? And then on the on the other thing, I work with some people that actually have an idea and they want to do that. So that's obviously going to take longer. Can you tell me what you would do with the expert that's already ready for branding and then the non-expert that has nothing?
It's actually the same process for everybody. I believe in when the system works, the system works. And when someone already has a brand, or what ends up happening, they say they have a logo. They don't necessarily have a full brand at that point. And they might say they have a brand. I look at it first, and my team looks at it first, because we want to make sure that you're not spending money on something that's not going to serve you in the long run. When your brand is right, the rest of your marketing works just to a T. But when your brand is wrong, everything else has that domino effect. And so I like to make sure that my clients, they have the right brand starting out, because sometimes they might think they do, but when we actually sit down and talk about it, it's not really what they need or what they need to go forward with. So we make sure that if we need to tweak it, we tweak it. But if we need to start over, we start over. And it's not about renaming the company or anything like that, just making sure that it resonates with the people they're trying to reach. So if they have a good brand and I think, you know what, actually this is pretty good, this is really who they are, and I understand it and makes sense to what they're trying to attract, who they're trying to attract, and what they're trying to do, then I say, guess what, let's just start with the website. This is usually where we have a trip up. The website doesn't really reflect the brand as well as it should, or doesn't explain the brand as well as it should. So that's usually where we get to start if the brand is great. If the brand is not great, or maybe even, like you said, they just have an idea and they're not really sure what to do yet and they're just starting out, then we got to get all those 5 days in and get all of them done so that you can now go out and market the rest of that idea, talk to people about it, because that's the part we can't do in 5 days. We can't do all the networking and selling in the 5 days. We need to get that underlying layer done. So when you do talk to someone, hey, go to my website, because one, it's awesome, and you have all the information there that they need to make a decision later on.
Right, absolutely. And I will tell you, websites are funny things, because we were talking earlier, my website completely went down and I lost my email and everything. So I'm sure that you're the expert that can help, figure all those incongruent things and make it all work together so that you don't have problems. Now, talk to me about, how do you work with people? Are you one-on-one? Do you do group coaching? How would you work with a different individual?
Well, I have a couple of options. The main option, of course, is to do an implementation session. That is one-on-one. It is 5 days. It is typically in person. So I'll either go to the office of that person or go to the city of that person, really, and have them come to my office in that city, because if we isolate them from their office and we take them out of their element, it gets them to do things quicker and faster without all the interruptions. Or the other alternative is they can come to us here in Florida, which we would love you to come to Florida in the US.
Right.
And you can spend time with us, go to the beach, and we will do the 5 days here. And that way you're also kind of isolated from that as well. And you're not having all those interruptions. The other
Right.
options that I offer is a 5-week coaching system. So it's one-on-one as well. So it's not, I don't do group coaching. It's a little bit difficult to do that with this system. So I do the 5-week coaching system, and it's where we spend an hour each week, 1 hour on the pillar. So we might talk about branding and we'll really get into it. And then I'll give you tasks to complete for the following week. So you have more time, but also you do have to kind of do it on your own. There is homework involved with that. And then my third option is I have a community. It's free to join. And I also do run masterminds in there. I have paid courses in there, and I have a lot of free courses in there as well. So constantly giving out information, putting out info. I do weekly calls. I do a weekly video with my husband. He's an editor, a book editor. So we do things like that. And we're always just trying to make sure that we're giving people the information as we get it. We want to share that with you guys.
Right. That's awesome. That's awesome. So tell me this, do you have a freebie that you could give to the audience if they want to get in touch with you, or if they want to talk about what you want to do? Do you have something you can give to them?
Yes, I have on my website. It's getabsolutemarketing.com. The freebie that I'm giving right now is a tool list. It's my pro toolkit. It's all the tools that I use as a marketer and the ones that I recommend for my clients as well. So if I use it, I recommend it to clients. I don't have 2 separate lists or 2 separate tool stacks. So
Right.
I really do show you really kind of behind the scenes. This is what I use and why I use it. And then I give you the link to go and check it out for yourself.
Awesome. And do you mind when the video goes live, if you could put this up, the link down below in the comments? That way everybody can just click on it and doesn't have to think about it. I like to make it as easy as possible for the audience. So I think everybody should get out there, reach out to Elizabeth, see how she can help you, because how awesome would it be to have your year 2021 done in 5 days? I mean, gosh, that would save you so much time. That would give you more time freedom. That would do all the things that you needed to have done. And obviously, if you want to add some more as you're working, you could do that, but you would have it done if something happens like today happened with me. So get in there, click the link, and definitely get that. And I just wanted to thank you, Elizabeth, for jumping on with us. I really appreciate it. And everybody, thank you for attending the Bold Breakthroughs with Business Experts. Have a great day.